EA Sports in the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. This is caught down that right sideline. That one good for 29.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Woo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Second and 7. Slot man in motion right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
York's kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Will try the right side this time. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each reporting a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get help?
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Browns are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Ball incomplete over the middle. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Out of the pistol, Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And live for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. That is into the hands of Wicks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll run it.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
This is caught at 2. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A gain there of 17. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That's caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Browns move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers back within 7. It's 24-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Here comes a return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got the Njoku. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 16 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Running right. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. They'll run here. It's 4. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score Browns 38, Steelers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. To his tight end, Njoku. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He's going to take a shot down the field, and he will score again. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his third of this game. Jordan, good on the extra point. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll look to throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Lots of space, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's 4. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 3rd and long. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. start this on the ground with Warren. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front the whole day in pass protection. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The middle with Warren. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Throwing now on first and 10. Downfield, he's got his receiver, Wicks. And he will score. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. Down Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Here's 4. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Browns 65, Steelers 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Strong. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 44-yard line.
They run with Warren. Whoa. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A carry here for Warren. Open space inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.